Like a long time ago. You know how much it is to get in there? Oh, wow. Hey, bro, take it easy on me, bro. I ain't that good at this game, bro. Yeah. Oh,
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champion.
bro, 52.
Love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly as they get ready to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, and how about this? An onside kick to start
What up,
the
J-Man?
game. And the Eagles dodge a bullet.
Bitch,
They
ooh.
cover it up. Well, there's two sides to every coin. You come on the road, you get the onside kick to start the game. What a boost, but you don't get it. And now your back's against the wall a little bit.
You're exactly right. You nailed it perfectly. And so many ways to go at it when you're on the road. You think to yourself, well, if we start on defense, we blitz them early, try and create a big play. If we start on offense, we throw the big pass downfield. In this case, they said, forget all of that. Let's do it on special teams and try and catch them off guard with an onside kick unsuccessfully.
What, how much it is?
First down, Hurts.
Dang,
And that's Devontae Smith. A good pickup there. 8 yards and
Oh,
a
that
first
ain't
down
bad.
completion.
What's up, Alexa? Okay.
To throw again on second down. Hurts.
Oh, shit, good shit, white boy.
Force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And the Seahawks are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Oh, shit. Who, Pinot? Where he at? Oh, you about to go over there? Damn, are you just leaving me?
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Wait, what are y'all finna do? Okay.
Throwing to start the
Oh,
drive.
damn, okay,
Wilson.
well, alright, I'll see you later. I'll probably
The catch is
take
made
off here
by
then.
Tyler Lockett.
See you in a little bit.
And now off to the races,
Alright.
down the right side.
Okay.
And all the way in,
No, you
touchdown
playing Madden? Yeah, it's
Seattle.
been a minute. I gotta get on Madden. Jerry, can I please see your
61
girlfriend? I don't have a girlfriend.
yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead.
That's not a good play. I mean, it worked. Lucky play. Nah, man, you just gotta know how to play the game.
Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Wilson gonna throw for it. And he will get in to make it 8-0. And that was the old QB one-man band play there on the conversion.
And look, let's face it, even quarterbacks who don't have great mobility,
you
in
like
certain
to see my
situations, they're
big
able to
legs?
actually take the ball in themselves. Remember way back when Joe Namath against the
I knew
Giants
you were
in the
going
Yale
Namath.
Bowl, right? Remember Joe had all those knee operations. They thought he
Susanna,
couldn't
you
run
gotta
it.
chill,
No
Susanna.
one
I'm on
accounted for
Vibe
it.
right now.
He
You can't be
practically
doing that on
walked
Vibe.
into the end zone.
And the
Oh,
Eagles
how-
hands team.
Oh, wow, he quit, y'all. Yellow. Hey, hey. Hold on. Come here. Get me outside. Yeah, I love my guys.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. They tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt, that could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And incomplete on the deep ball.
As a former defender, I can feel their sigh of relief after that one, because when he breaks out of the pocket and you face a mobile quarterback, he causes all kind of problems in your secondary. They were able to force that incompletion.
They go play fake. Mahomes out to his left. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Crowd getting in it a bit already. Here's an early 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's who is running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. They're going to run. It's McKinnon. And, boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And this crowd loves it as their guys hold on the opening drive. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at the 34.
Let's go. Here we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home. 49, check 49.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs.
Defense wins championships, baby. Sure, watch the shoot.
Now it's Carson, and he's got the 1st down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Flushed out right. He hits his target, Lockett. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dwayne Eskridge from 13 yards out. And the Seahawks have taken a 1st quarter lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Dances by him. So an onside kick fail in the 1st quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team.
And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 44 yards. Edwards-Helaire. And ultimately this won't go for much, maybe a couple, but boy, he showed off that make-you-miss ability that certainly is in his arsenal. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. That's complete right around the 8. They do get 8 out of the pitch and catch. However, it's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to be out of bounds, well short of the pylon, and that will be a turnover on downs. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. This is Carson. Carson, the first down and more. And I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs.
Well, that sure started out as a good example of what they call backed up or coming out on offense, meaning you're backed up close to your own goal line. Big-time emphasis on practicing that to try and create some room at no less to give the punter a chance to kick the ball away. It means take care of the ball, try and create some space. They were doing that, and the ball comes free.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. On target over the middle to Hill. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
To throw, it's Mahomes. He'll swing this one out to Edwards-Helaire. And he's got room. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And this will be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. That's caught. It's Demarcus Robinson. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. The right side going to be caught by Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. This is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They'll try with McKinnon. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon punching it in from a yard away. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
What up?
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point.
That shit.
And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the 2. They're content to trail by 1 at 8-7. Boy, they're down only 1 score. Still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now Wilson on first down. Returning right back to Lockett. Touchdown! Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone. And it's now a 2-score game as the lead moves to 9. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Tyreek Hill sent to return it. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Man open is Robinson. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Burton. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's a second down. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon, and they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. First and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing now is Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second down, McKinnon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Rolling to his right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. It's complete. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. this will be taken by one of the up men. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. On first down, Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Now the defense loses him. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. A short kick taken at the 18. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush to his right. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught right along the sideline. Keeping the toes in bounds there. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Being chased out left. And this was caught. And now look at this. Big game and a fumble. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he's watching that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Forced out to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. And that's caught. And he's able to get it all the way down to the 20. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Play clock down to 2, and we get a signal and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. Now Wilson. Catch is made by Metcalf. 20.
They should have put a stamp on the end.
Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf. A bit further. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Tyreek Hill on the return. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
We're looking for the big shot.
The battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Rolling to his left. That's taken in by Eskridge, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Dwayne Eskridge. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the interception by the Seahawks D leads to a touchdown. To throw is Wilson. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And this one is incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Catch is made by Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 69 yards. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. Mahomes will throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. DK Metcalf with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Seahawks get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility.
That is pulled in by a diving Kelsey. Mike Rimmer's right tackle called for the infraction. Now Mahomes. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
It's almost human nature, isn't it? They score on one play. You come out on offense, you try and do exactly the same thing. They tried the deep ball. Couldn't quite connect, but give them an A for effort.
On 2nd and 15 now. Mahomes. That's out to Hill. Right side complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. Now back to throw. And he's going to get in for the score. And the lead now cut to 14. And they decide fairly early here they need the ball back. So here's an onside kick. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair, because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. The touchdown! Dwayne Eskridge, 27 yards. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. Here's Wilson to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back and get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. The risk-reward of the onside kick, when you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. To throw again on 2nd down, Mahomes. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a big play there for the Chiefs. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll drop that off to Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. He'll look to throw. Out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. He had 3 touchdowns already, but won't get a 4th here. And the Seahawks able to come up with a goal line stand. They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
On 2nd down now, it's Carson, and he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And that's going to be caught. Dwayne Eskridge. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
53, check 53. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Steps away. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf, 77 yards. And the Seahawks find a way to stretch their lead. Wilson going to throw for it. And the Seahawks are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They were a little too excited to get the football, touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Mahomes going to throw. They'll roll him out right. Going to let one fly for Robinson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And the Seahawks are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Steps away to his left. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Dancing to his left. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20.
Now, that was a whole lot of open space out in front of him, wasn't it? I'm telling you, Brandon, when things are going right, they are going right.
And everything has been going their way for the most part. I saw that lane start to develop. Boom. He took advantage of it. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And all the way down to the 37. It's a big play there for Seattle. Here's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown.
Damn, that nigga's having a game. That was a good game, y'all. Alright, y'all. I'm gonna be on Fortnite when I get home. Peace.